Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to take you through a quick run through of Geoffrey. This is the fantasy football draft experience. It's really easy to use. You can just go to this link. I'll provide it to you. But basically, you can create an account. You don't have to authenticate through your email or anything. Just simple username and password. I've already created a few accounts. I'm going to show you how we create an auction, how we go through the auction, and some other cool features in the application. So let's check it out. Let's sign in. The first thing I can do is, well, there's no auctions yet, so let's start a new auction. So we'll be immediately asked to select our sponsor experience. So part of what's cool about this app is you can engage sponsors in kind of like a native ad way. So instead of just being shotgunned ads on the internet, we're going to say, hey, we like Bud Light, so maybe Bud Light will do some cool things for us for the draft. So let's choose them. Great. So here's our draft dashboard. This is basically how the application looks. There's nothing here because the draft hasn't been completed yet, and there are no players. So let's just do that. Cool. So if we refresh, all right, great, we got our players. Now, I'm going to do a couple things. Let's add some friends to this auction, and then let's do the auction. So now I've got, okay, I can administer auction one, or I can go to auction one because we just created that. So let's administer it. Now I've created a couple additional accounts for Brian and Amit. If I click these, I can add them to the auction. I can also select some other settings in the auction, stuff like that. Now let's go to the auction. All right, now one other thing, if you open this on your phone, I would show you if I took a video, but I can open this on my phone and get to the draft, and it gives you a really simple dashboard of basically who's playing, and you can bid through your phone as well. So you have like another screen to kind of use as your bid button. And this desktop dashboard can kind of be like home base for a lot of interesting stuff. So let's start with Le'Veon Bell. Oops. Whoops. Now I'm 1-1-1. I think is what we want. 1 second. Select player to auction. Okay, so basically all I'm doing right now is I'm just selecting a player. The admin would do this through the UI. I just do this through the console. Okay, cool. So Le'Veon Bell's the auction. So anyone who's on this dashboard, Brian, Ahmed, or me, admin, or they're open on their phone, it will automatically show this. This is all connected through the cloud. So let me bid a little bit. Okay, admin's bid up to 15. Let's say he bids another 20. Great. And we'll let this finish.
Le'Veon Bell selected by admin.
All right, Le'Veon Bell selected by admin. So now we'll notice my team, 180 remaining because he was 20, and on my RBs list I have Le'Veon Bell listed. And also, this will always show the active draft or who's currently drafted, but if the draft is over, we just haven't started another, it'll say completed. Okay, now let's do another one. Let's do Antonio Brown. Oops. All right, Antonio Brown is being drafted. Now let's say I'm going to admin bid up to 10. One thing that's interesting here is I'm also on my phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly hit increase bid on my phone, and you'll notice in a second or two, boom, Brian has been, all right, so let's increase the bid. Admin wanted to go up to 10. And okay, let's send Brian in there one more. He's at 35. All right, he's going to win this on the phone, and that's going to clear.
Antonio Brown selected by Brian.
Great. So Antonio Brown has been selected, and notice he's not on my list. He's on Brian's because Brian got him. One more thing. In these players lists, you can kind of click into them. I'm going to add a chart here, but you'll be able to just investigate some, maybe when you're waiting, look at players. There's also this natural language thing here, and this is useful because we can do certain things like, you know, maybe ask for some players, some we're looking for, poke around the app. So I can do something like, we've selected Le'Veon Bell. Who's the best available running back?
The best available running back is Todd Gurley.
Okay, so it knows Todd Gurley is the best available running back. Who's the best available quarterback?
The best available quarterback is Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, cool. Now let's say I like Carson Wentz, so let's We're going to get Carson Wentz in here. Where is Carson? Carson, where are you? 53. So I'm going to show you one interesting thing. We're going to bid Carson. And again, remember we had this sponsor. We can have them jump in at certain points that, add a little extra element to the draft. We like Bud Light. We want this to feel a part of us. Let's see what happens when we bid on Carson Wentz here and how Geoffrey's going to deal with that.
Carson Wentz selected by admin. In honor of Philadelphia, our sponsor has a special message for Philly.
Oh, look at that.
Sir Jeremy, you are a true friend of the crown. Dilly dilly. 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 Dilly dilly.
Here's to the friends you can always count on.
Dilly dilly. So, yeah, so basically, we know Carson Wentz was selected. It's kind of a little inside joke with Bud Light and Philly. So just some cool stuff we can do. All right, that's about it. Yeah, we don't really have time to make too many edits, but just let me know what you think. Any thoughts, feedbacks, always welcome. Thanks, guys.